The day I was accepted into the Stuntman Association in England, I was one of the happiest men alive. But a high kick I practiced at my Sifu house nearly got me thrown out of Wing Chun forever. At that moment taught me the biggest difference between movie martial arts and real Wing Chun. Back then, being accepted as a stuntman meant everything, especially as Asians, as Chinese like me. It opened doors to Pinewood Studio and later Hollywood. Producers didn't care about lineage, structure, or philosophy. All they wanted was one thing, a Chinaman who could jump out and kick high. I have trained Wing Chun for over 50 years. I trained in the old days. When ceilings were low, training was real and respected matter. I worked as a stuntman and stunt coordinator, but I was and still am a Wing Chun man first. So in movies, kick must be high. Jumping kicks, flying kick, big movement. They look impressive on camera, but they are for show. This is what broke my Sifu light bulb in the ceiling. Let me show you what happened that day. Before you trust your chain punch, take 2 minutes for this test. Will your chain punch fail you? The links pinned below. Wing Chun kick is completely different. Low kick, most kicks are below the waist. Groin kick, a push kick, a slap kick, it's all below the waist. Is it a side kick? We are not allowed to kick high because street fighting, right? In the movie world, all the director, producer, all you care is jump out and kick, jump out and kick, high kick, low kick. So I was practicing the high kick up to the ceiling. I jump out and I kick, bam! Smash the bulb in the ceiling. I was in shock too. My Sifu running, especially my Simo, the wife came in and she went ballistic. What are you doing? What are you doing? I said, I'm sorry, it was an accident. How could it be an accident? How could you jump up there? This is not Wing Chun. I said, no, I was just practicing my stunt, my stunt kick. My Sifu face, turned red. I can see he's angry. He keep his mouth shut. His wife, my Simo, get out of the house now. I have to panic. So I know I'm in trouble. The next day, I went to a restaurant and said, "Sifu, I'm sorry that what happened. I'll pay for everything. I would like to invite, you, your family, come for dinner to apologize." And he looked at me as though that I was a nobody. So I said, anyway, I keep going. After 1 month later, I said, okay, let's go to eat. Then in other words, he forgave me. So we have a nice dinner and I gave Simo a nice present, a gift. And she was happy. And then I said, okay, whatever happened. Then after 3 months later, I was allowed to go back into the house. And this time I'm very careful. Only low kick, only Wing Chun kick. No anything above my head. No. And then after this, he started teaching me the wooden dummy. I was in shock. Oh my God, That means I was become his disciple finally. So sometime in life, in our generation, when we receive something from someone, it's a blessing. That no one in the world will help you or teach you. But now in this new world, you can learn everything online, right? Online, on YouTube, Instagram, on TikTok, whatever. But these are no feelings. You don't feel that, I don't know how to say, you don't feel that, wow, that somebody have acknowledged you from the heart that you are ready for it. And that's the feeling that I have on that time. Until now, I have achieved something and he acknowledged that and let me move on to the next level. I was very thankful for him. It's important for people to understand that the human relationship is very important in training martial arts. And a lot of people nowadays, it's all about transaction. I pay, you teach me, I'm gone. But you need the person always behind you to push you forward. That's why this is what I am. Without my teacher, there's no Austin Go, that's for sure. You see? So he's the roots. Why are you cutting away the roots? He's the foundation. I always come back to the foundation. So every time when having issues or I don't understand anything in martial art or even in my life, I say, look, do they have problem with some guy, not just martial art. How can I deal with it? And he would tell me, look, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. And in those days, you have the human connection, which is very important. Before you trust your chain punch, take 2 minutes for this test. Will your chain punch fail you? The links pinned below. What I normally do is just to practice my low kick in Wing Chun is fit together, both fists on the side of your chest, Wing Chun stance, my structure, center line, and then lift my knee up and just lift my knee up and kick forward. One, knee up and just lift my knee up and kick forward. One, two, lift my knee up and kick forward. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five. Now, these kicks will also help you for your flexibility, stretching, and also help you to improve your kicking power at the same time. It's quite simple. Knee up, one, two, toes point at the same time. It's quite simple. Knee up, one, two, toes pointing forward, three, four, five, one, two, three, four, five. Let's do five more. One, two, three, four, five, one, two, three, four, five, and relax. So you can practice this every day for 2 weeks and your kicking will improve. When I broke that light bulb, my Sifu was furious. My Simo banned me from the house for 3 months. I was ashamed. I was heartbroken. But I didn't run away. I train every day. I pay for the damage. I apologize properly. Sometimes in life, you achieve something not for fame, not for money, but because as a human being, you discover what your body can do. But wisdom is knowing when not to use it. Wing Chun isn't about looking impressive. It's about staying alive, staying balanced, and staying humble. Train for reality, not applause. See you in the next video. Before you move on, take a moment to test your own Wing Chun. I have made a free 2-minute test. Will your chain punch fail you? Record 1 round, score yourself, and I'll show you the drills to strengthen what's missing. The links in the description.